Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tall Paul, and today we have our Max Red Hot Pork Skin Mukbang review. So I have my Max Red Hot pork rinds with me. I got these at the 99-cent store. As I've told you before, you for me that's the best place to buy is the different dollar stores. And what I have found that the 99-cent store consistently carries many flavors of the Max brand pork skins. And so if you check up here, I'll have a link to my pork rind playlist of different taste tests that I've had. There's the salt and vinegar, salt and pepper. There's barbecue, and now we're doing the red hot. And so far, my favorites, I would say my favorite was the barbecue, and then salt and vinegar. Salt and pepper is okay. It's nothing to write home about, but you should try it just in case, you might like it. I'm excited about the red hot because it should have some good flavor, but it'd have to compete with the barbecue and that salt and vinegar. So the other thing is, like, if you don't have these in your local stores, then you can go up here to porkrinds.ketosnackguy.com, and that'll take you to Amazon where you can get these. And so that's that. So let's go ahead and open the bag, and we will give it a try. Oh, I should read it first. Yeah, it smells like pork rinds. All right. Bold flavor, quality since 1932. Isn't that amazing? That's a long time to be in business. And I've shared on other videos that when we were kids, my uncle would eat these all the time, and we would go on little road trips, and he'd say, "Here, try this," and he'd give you a plain pork rind, but he'd have Tabasco sauce on it and not tell us. And so we would eat it, and it was actually good. And because kids don't like hot things, but I think he trained us from an early age to try spicy things, especially on these pork rinds. So now on the bag it says chicharrones. Now chicharrones is the Spanish word for pork rinds. Now pork rinds, pork skins, chicharrones, it's all the same thing. Now people have asked, Paul, what's a pork skin? What does it sound like? Pork skin. It's like eating your skin. Sounds gross, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. They fry the pork skin, obviously, in some sort of fat, and to make it crispy. The America is the only culture that doesn't use the whole pig. We're silly, and so these are. I love pork skins. Now, obviously, homemade. There's a market, Latin market, Mexican market near my house, and they make these fresh, and they have three different kinds. So I've told you before, at some point I'm going to try to get down there and get some pork rinds from them, and to try those. But today we've got the red hot. Let's keep reading the bag. It's 85 grams, 3 ounces in the bag. Oh, here's something way down here. It's hard to see. They should change the coloring on it, make it white instead of like this red. 1 gram of total carbs. Okay, 80 calories, 0 trans fat. It's gluten free. All right, so I'll go ahead and switch this to the nutrition facts so we can read that together. Servings per container, 6 calories, 80 calories. 45 of those are from fat. This has 7 grams of protein. So it does have protein, and that's where those other calories are coming from. It has 15 milligrams of cholesterol, 290 milligrams of sodium, less than 1 gram of carbohydrate total, and less than 1 gram of sugar. All right, and so I'm just looking here at the ingredients. Fried pork skin, salt, dextrose, spices, monosodium glutamate. So that is MSG. Some people are concerned about that. I don't look at that. I eat it. Okay, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, sugar. So this is interesting because this one does have a little bit of added sugar, but it's less than 1 gram of carbs. So it's still totally keto friendly. All right, other natural flavors. All right, so let's give it a try. This bag's been waiting for me to give it a try. All right. Okay, well, at first it kind of had a hint of the barbecue flavor, but then the spice came in. Yeah, so it kind of reminds me of what we were eating as kids. Oh, and the spice is lingering in the back of my mouth. So if you like spicy, this is good. Let's keep eating. Yeah, I can taste the paprika. I love paprika. So if you're thinking of like a Tabasco flavor or something like that, it's a mix of flavors. It's not just chili. So this is very good, but it didn't beat the barbecue. Excuse me. The barbecue, honestly, is really refreshing. Like, it's very flavorful. I mean, this is very flavorful. It's just, you guys, everyone has different flavors that they like. This one is a perfect red hot. They're calling it red hot. I mean, it's not blazing hot, but it's a perfect spicy chicharron. If you get the plain with nothing on it, because someone wrote me, they're like, I tried the plain and they have zero flavor, and that's exactly right. If you're eating, I mean, I wouldn't even consider anymore buying the plain chicharrones because they're so boring. Boring, boring. Now, I was just thinking maybe you could squeeze some lemon or lime on there. That might be interesting. A lime and salt flavor or lime and chili. That might be good. So I call pork rinds an essential keto snack. What I mean by this is I always have them on hand just in case I'm looking for something that's crunchy or salty or snacky, so that I can stay on keto. Okay. And I've said before, like, there's not one thing in my house that I could cheat on. There's no sugar. There's nothing in my house that is not keto approved. So when I go to the store, I always look at the product. I hold it in my hand and I read the carbs. I read the labels. And if there's too many carbs at the store, there's definitely too many carbs at home. But I live alone, and that's how I can get away with it. So if you're living with people, maybe you can dedicate one cupboard in your kitchen or in the pantry to your keto snacks, and so that way, if you can't keep the whole house safe, you can keep one section safe, and you just go to that cupboard, and you've got your pork skins, you've got like your different dip and chips. So I'm gonna leave a link up here. I have some dip and chip mukbangs, which the chips are the pork rinds, but the dip are the sour cream dips that are just delicious and really are, they're keto on the program and they're great to have. And then you're going to need your, so these are your salty, crunchy type snacks. You're going to need to keep on some sweet snacks. So I'm going to have a link up here to our keto desserts, so like our Quest bars, our Atkins, which are just delicious and they really are just wonderful. Now, you're not going to live on these things, you guys. You just have them on hand so that when you do need a snack or you need a little pick-me-up, as I call it, a little treat, you'll have it there instead of grazing. Like, remember how we would open the refrigerator and look and look and look, what can I eat? And then you open the cupboards and what could I have? If you have it all in one cupboard with your pork rinds, I'm not getting paid for this review. This is just something, you go to the dollar store. It's the regular product of the dollar store. Although, Max, if you want me to be your pork rind guy, let me know. You can email me at tallpaul@ketosnackguy.com, and I can be your pork rind representative. But people who are on keto know this. If you're new to it, that's why I have this channel. We're discovering keto snacks that'll keep us safe. They'll keep us on keto without getting too far astray. Now, there are Puritans out there on YouTube who would say that this is dirty keto, because there's MSG in the product. Oh, okay, it's dirty. That's okay for me. Because, as you know, if I haven't mentioned this video yet, I'm mentioning it now. Right up here, I'm putting a link to my 4-year blood test results that show my blood work on keto that has just been excellent, because I started this whole journey before keto in March of 2016 with an A1C of 6.4. That was just right below diabetic level. I was pre-diabetic. And my doctor says, you got to shape up or we're going to have to put you on medication. I'm like, nope, I'm going to do it. And so I went to dietdoctor.com/diabetes. I learned all about LCHF, which is low carb, high fat. I watched every video. I read every article. And I immediately started that program, which is keto, basically. Keto, I think, has more of an emphasis on protein. But anyway, it's all about the fat for both programs. You need to have fat because we're burning ketones. And anyway, so within 3 months, I went from a 6.4 A1C all the way down to I think it was a 4.7. But in that video that I just told you to watch, all my results for 4 years are there. And you can see that staying on keto, eating keto, not only improved my blood sugar significantly, but my cholesterol. You'd think, how could you eat pork rinds and have a good cholesterol? Well, I don't know, but it just works. So, any of these not red hot, but any of these max chicharrones or pork skins are what I call essential keto snacks. Now, for me, so far my favorite has been barbecue. Second favorite is the salt and vinegar. This would be my third favorite. It's very good, but if I had a choice, those would be my favorites. And the salt and pepper to me is just not, I need more bold flavors. This is a bold flavor. Okay, I'm not saying anything bad about this. It just happens to be my third favorite. Okay. I want you to hear. Now, one warning about any of these pork rind products. I've noticed, especially with Max, but they've all have it. When you get down to the very, very bottom of the bag, be very careful, because sometimes there's some pieces of the pork rinds that are so hard, like they've been fried too long, and you can almost break a tooth. And so just be very careful. Please be very careful. All right, so let me go ahead and change my screen here. I'll just have a couple more. I'm at my limit, but we'll have just a couple more. If you're new here, I have a wish list. It's up on Amazon. If you go to wishlist.ketosnackguy.com, it'll take you there. I have all kinds of keto snacks that I want to try and give a review here on our channel. If you want to help out, go ahead and go to the list, and if you see any snacks that you'd like me to try or your favorite snacks that are on the list, go ahead and send them to me, and be sure to put a gift message so that I'll know who it's from. I can give you a shout out, and we'll go ahead and review it. And if you're a keto snack company, then and you want me to review your products, go ahead and email me at tallpaul@ketosnackguy.com, and we can go ahead and arrange to have you send me the products to try. And if you have a discount code for our customers or our viewers, that would be great, because, you know, we would like to try it out. And sometimes the keto snacks are quite expensive, and we normally wouldn't try them unless we had, you know, a discount. And it could be a way for us to try a product that we normally wouldn't, but with the coupon, you know, it helps. All right, so that's that. And I'll just go back here one last time. This was the Max review of the Red Hot pork rinds. They're very good. I mean, I'd say excellent, but, you know, my other one was the barbecue. It was great. But go up here to porkrinds.ketosnackguy.com, and you can check out all the different flavors. There's one more flavor that I think they make. Well, I know they make. It's called something like buffalo spicy, or spicy buffalo. But I haven't seen them yet in my 99-cent store. So if and when I do see them, I will definitely try it, because I am very interested. What's the difference between the Red Hot and the spicy buffalo? You know, traditionally buffalo would be like the buffalo wings. So I don't know. It's interesting. If you've tried them, leave a comment down below. What's your favorite between the two? Or what's your favorite of any of them? And let us know. All right, you guys, I love you. You're profoundly loved. And I just wanted to let you know that I'm so happy that you're here. If you haven't yet, can you please subscribe to the channel? Subscribe down below and click the notification bell. Share this video on your social media, so that way we can let our keto family grow, and we can support one another and have fun. All right, so we'll see you next time. Take care.